out. Oh yeah, and I can't forget, gotta have a roll on there. I mean, this is old school chicken at its finest. You get the caramelized sauce on the outside. It's juicy, it's tender on the inside. It's got a little bit of that spice kick from the rub and from that vinegar sauce that we mixed with the regular barbecue sauce. And it all cooks in a good smoky pit. Man, that is fantastic barbecue chicken. Thanks for checking us out here at How to Barbecue Right. If you like what we're doing, subscribe to our channel. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and we wrap everything up at the end of the week with a podcast. We'll see y'all next time. Hey, welcome to How to Barbecue Right. I'm Malcolm Reed. Today I'm at Memphis in May, the World Championship Barbecue Cooking Contest, Super Bowl of Swine. Got my buddy Mark Williams from Swine Life here with me, and we're competing in the rib category this year. It's Friday, but we wanted to do a rib video today, Memphis in May style, show you what we're turning in tomorrow. It's kind of a practice run for us. We're going to get our recipe down, and we're going to let y'all see how we do it so you can do it at home. Let's get to cooking. Now here at Memphis in May, we're cooking 24 racks of ribs for judging. There's 3 rounds of judging, with the blind judging, the first round of preliminary on-site, and then if you make finals, you've got to do it all over again. And we need plenty of slabs to cook from. We'll actually start cooking ribs at 2 different times. We'll stage them so we have them getting ready at different times throughout the day. That way we ensure that we have the best to choose from when it comes to giving a judge a rack of ribs. So here at Memphis in May, we cook baby back ribs. The baby back rib is up higher on the rib cage. It sits right on the loin. They're also called loin backs, and you can see they have a pretty good curve to them. You can't just start with baby back ribs right out of the package. We've got to do some trimming on them. The first thing we do is always remove the membrane. If you use a paper towel, you can slide your fingers right underneath the bone, grip it with that paper towel, and rip it right off, just like Mark's doing. And then when I get them, I want to cut these ribs down. And so what I'm going to do is just kind of count off the bones, the best looking ones. And about right here, I'm going to come straight across. And now we've got a good looking rack of baby back ribs. You don't have to do a whole lot to the loin side unless there's a lot of meat on the top. We want it kind of even all the way across so it cooks at the same rate. And that's the perfect slab of baby back ribs. This is the one that I want to go in my box. I love them when the bones are straight. It's okay if they have a little curve to them, but you can see as these ribs cook, I can easily cut between each bone. And if you're looking for ribs and you're picking them out for a contest, you always want to pick the straightest bones you can possibly do. That's one reason why we do so many racks. So once we have all these ribs trimmed, we've got them cut down to the shape we want, the membrane's off the back, it's time to get our first seasoning on them. And here in Memphis, I always put a little bit of mustard on as a binder, but it also gives me the color that I can know I'm getting rub on all the surface area. If I can still see mustard, I missed a spot. It's going to help get an even layer across these ribs. The first thing we're going to do to them is get some savoriness on them. And this is where the Swine Life rub comes in. Mark, this is one y'all made, and it's got some really great tones in it. It has a little bit of sugar, but it's not really a sweet rub. And so we're going to put these on the back first and let it sweat in.
And you can go pretty heavy with it. I mean, it's not going to overpower it at all. So
A medium coat is about perfect. We're going to layer some different rubs on it. This backside is what those judges are going to taste first, and that's where we're going to pop them with the flavor. So we have the first layer of flavor on the Swine Life rub. We're going to let this sit for about 5 minutes. You'll see the moisture start coming out of them. The rub will kind of disintegrate into it. So once that Swine Life melts in, you can see it kind of tacks up. I want to hit them with a little spicy layer. This is where my hot rub comes in. It has a great color, but it's also going to give us a punch of heat. Because the judges, I want them to get a little sweet, a little spicy, and a lot of flavor. So we're using the combo.
Charlie, what are you doing?
You can see we've kind of got the mustard completely covered up. So you know that you've got good coverage of your seasonings when you can't see the yellow. So after that hot rub blends in, we're just going to flip these ribs over, and we're going to work on the top side. Now this is the